Hello and welcome to Udemy Clone Part 4. I am Kamran Mizdani, and in this video we will design a rest of our UI, and that is the course preview screen. But before continuing, I would like to request, if you have not liked the Watch Me Code page, then please like it and share it, of course. And if you have not subscribed to YouTube channel, then please subscribe and click the bell icon so that you can get the latest updates. Yesterday we have finished our landing page for our Udemy clone, and today we will continue to a preview page. And here is the dribble educated preview screen, and it is from Dmitry Kharabirovich, of course. So let's move to our code, and now I need to add the navigation. And for now, if we go to app.js, and here we have our home page, and we will add the React navigation later, but for now let's just hard code the preview screen, and later we will add navigation. So let's create new file and give it a name of course.js, and let's open the home page and quickly copy and paste inside the course page and give it a name of course page. Let's save it and go back to home page and just replace it with course page, and let's quickly import the course page. If you are wondering why I'm not using the React navigation, then just to remind, I will use or I'll add that later. Go back, and if we can just quickly reload, and now we have home page is not defined. And where is home page? 163. If we can go to quickly, oops, that is course page. Let's save it, and now we have our course backed, and let's start. Now I need to add the preview page. Let's go one of these preview page, click, and now we have detail, and we have videos list, that is curriculum, introduction. These are preview pages, and we have a rest of our sections, and we have this preview, but as you know, we will follow this UI instead. So let's add, yeah, great. Now let's go to our home page section, that is course page, not home page. Let's just quickly delete all these sections, and we need to just remove the advanced search thing as well. So for now, let's just remove it and let's save it. And here we are. Great. Now let's go to our course, and first of all we need to add our user. That this user is actually the author or tutor for this this particular course. So let's get back, and if we can quickly go to top tutors, let's remove it, and for course we need to remove this as well, and for popular courses I guess we should just remove this one, as we are only using the current course. Let's use course, and let's use set course, and for course let's just use the object instead of an array, and let's save it. And after that we need to add the author, and for author let's open the home page quickly and just for course list we need to add this user. Let's copy and paste inside the user block, and for a user block we will just remove the ABS clause, that is for absolute, and convert it to relative. And now we need to add course.tutor, and we need to add course.tutor.name, and we need to add course. Perfect. Now if we can just save and reload, we have our tutor here, and now we need to change the colors to C33 and C777. Just to remind, we have 33 color and 77 color right inside the props.css. Now let's add, if we can quickly go back to React app, and here we are. So let's quickly add course preview, and we have course page, and inside course page we have tutor, and just change this to tutor. And inside tutor we have pic, and we have image, and then we have the meta, and inside meta we have a name and a username. Let's just quickly add a name and a username. Let's save it and right click and inspect so that we can quickly add it right here. And for image, let's add width 100%, height 100%, and border radius to 50%, and quickly copy and paste inside the image. And for pic we should use a width of 40 pixels and height of 40 pixels. And for border radius, we should just reduce the border radius to something like 10 pixels. So let's change it to 10 as well. Yes, perfect. 10 is good. So let's add background EEE. Margin right will be 10 pixels, and just copy and paste inside pick and change border radius to 10 pixels here right as well. And now we have our user, and instead of just course tutor, we will for a username, I guess we should add as the course tutor. Perfect. And now we need to add the title. Let's go back and add a div class name, course meta, and inside the course meta we should add the title. Let's quickly add title and course dot title. Let's save it. And we need to add the font size to 20, maybe 24, and font L should work. Oh, perfect. Nice. So let's add course page and course meta, and we have title. Let's save it and just inspect. And for course meta, let's add a padding of 30 and 0 pixels. I guess 40 is good. So let's quickly add padding. And for font, I guess font B should work way better, or maybe font N. No, font B is good. And instead let's use is20. Yes, perfect. Well, it is using a slightly lighter font, so if we can just use font weight to 600 is good, and instead we should use font weight to 600. Great. Now I need to add the description, and let's quickly copy. In this course I will teach you how to make your illustration look really good, and we are gonna study a lot of cases here. Setting your work panel, making some awesome actions and presets for future. Hope you will get some really useful stuff out of this course. Good luck to all. Let's copy and quickly paste inside the course, and it is the description or detail. Let's call it about, and inside the about we need to add, in this course illustration look really good. We are and here we need to add a BR, and great, now we have a nice BR tag. And let's go and quickly add a p tag with class name of is15, font N, 6 and 7, and for inner HTML, let's use dangerously set inner HTML, and for underscore HTML it should be course.about. Perfect. Let's save it, or maybe we should add about. And for app we should use dot about, copy. And for font size, I guess we should use a larger font like S18, and we don't have S18. Let's quickly add it, 18 pixels. If that is 18, let's use 24 here. Yeah, perfect. So let's go to course and add 18 and 24 here. Let's add quickly. Perfect. Now we need to add a section, that is course achievements. We already have these points and all that, so let's just quickly type it, course achievements. Perfect. Now quickly go back and please give me a couple of minutes. I'll be back. And let's save it, and I guess we should copy a section from I guess we should copy it from home and section. Let's quickly copy a section and paste inside the course. And for section we should just copy this achievement, and for tutors let's paste it, and we should copy these blog from sidebar. And we have, yeah, here we are, stats. Let's copy and paste inside the achievements, and just give it a tab, remove this white space, and let's save it. Yes, perfect. Now if we can go and check, we have these app, and if we can go to sidebar and stats, and I guess we should add stats, or let's call it course stats. Copy and paste right here, with stats box and dot stats box dot ico, and let's add dot ico dot points, and let's add ico battery. Let's save it and see if we have. Great, we have points, we have a battery right here. If we can quickly change ico mode and the icon, and the third icon is kind of a badge. We should use we have already using the shield. I guess we should change another font. And I guess we should use the this one is actually if we can manage projects, and we have those dashboard. No, we well keep this for now, and let's move it. Go to our course.js and Muhammad Nazmul Hussain. When I give my email and password, they show my name but not show another information. Example, company ID. I'm not create Firebase database. Right, when I do create. Muhammad Nazmul Hussain, I'm wondering, why are you trying to create a Firebase database for now and inbox me after a live stream. Okay, we need to add one more class, and let's give it a level and a value of +26, and for now we are good. Let's add the course details. And I guess this is single block, and we have this block on side. So let's copy and paste this section, and let's add course details. And now we need to add course videos, and let's add course videos. So let's go back and use our course videos, and for course videos let's add for let I equal 0, I is less than for let I equal 0, I is less than. For now let's add course or I guess we should just put it here, videos, and inside videos we should add id equals 1, and title should be introduction, and duration will be 3 minutes 24 seconds, 3 minutes 24 seconds, and yes, perfect. And we need to add this couple of times. ID should be 2, and getting started, and it is 9 minutes and 55 seconds, and we have illustration, and it is 62 minutes 48 seconds. Let's save it and go to course.videos.length I++, and we should add course videos.push, and let's add a ref hash and give it a class name of noul bl, and we have a flex class of course, and we need to add a div class name of id, and it should have is18 font and cff, and let's add course.videos id, and we need to add class name of meta, and let's quickly add h1 class name equals s15 font b c33, and we need to add course.videos i.title, and let's add duration, and for that let's change it to c17 and s13. Perfect. Well, now we need to add a key, and let's add a course video dash plus I for now. Let's save it and copy this course videos, and if we can quickly check, here we are. Now let's go to app, and for course videos let's add an anchor tag, and we have .id, and we have meta, and inside meta we have title, and let's call it label instead, and duration label duration, and we need to add a hover class. Let's save it, and after that we should add inspect, and for course videos let's add flex direction to column, and for line items flex start, and just copy and paste inside the app, and for id let's use background to blue, and for blue we should give it a background color, and for background color we should be using one more block, and for anchor we should be using flex direction to row. Yes, perfect. We have a div and we have a meta, and if we can just change the width, give it a flex of 1, and now we need to add id, and let's add width of 50 pixels and height of 50 pixels, and let's add border radius of 10, or maybe just well, keep 10 for now, or maybe 40, and add a padding of 10 pixels. Box sizing should be border box 10 pixels, and perfect. Now let's copy and paste inside our CSS and save it. And for meta we should use flex 1, flex direction row, and if we can just remove the BL from the anchor tag, because it is overriding the flex display block. Perfect. Now we need to add AIC, that is align item center, and for ID we need to add margin right 10 pixels. Let's quickly add it, margin right 10 pixels, and now we need to add padding 10 pixels, 0 pixels, or I guess change it to margin instead. Great. Now let's copy and paste inside our anchor, and for course videos we should use margin 20 is good. Let's quickly copy and paste it. Great. Now we have our course detail, and we need to add this as well, but for now let's add the player. Go to course, and inside the course let's add a flex to course and add a div class name equals course info, and we need to add a div right here, and we need to add a tab for a better formatting. And now let's add a div class name and add a course preview, and now we need to add div class name and player, and for player we need to add a couple of these blocks, and if we can just go to isomon and we need to use a couple of classes. We have a video, and we need to add a play and pause button. Let's quickly search it, play, or maybe pause, and we have a pause, and we need to add a volume. Let's add div class name controls ABS, and we need to add flex as well. Let's add a quickly change it to English. Let's add a button, and for button we will use class name of icon pause, and we will add pp for play pause, and now we need to add a div give it a class name of timer, and font B is 13 is good, and let's add 0 to 54 and 09 55. Let's add slider, and for slider we will use div class name equals progress, and inside the progress we will use prog, well, give it to prog, and we have a prog bar. Perfect. And then we need to add 2 more buttons, and one is for volume. Let's quickly search for a volume, and volume 100 is good. Icon volume 100, and we need to add full screen. Here we are, full screen, enter 2, copy and paste. Great. Now let's add course info, and let's add course preview, and we have player, and inside player I guess we should just create a global class instead. Just add video player, let's use player, and for player we have a video tag, and we have controls, and for controls we need to add .pp, and we need to add timer and a slider, and slider we have prog, and we need to add a slider bar, and for bar I need to add a knob as well. Let's save it and quickly add a knob. Div class name knob absolute, and we have a volume button, and we have FS for full screen. Wall, and we have full screen. Let's save it, and if we can quickly go to React app, and let's add course info flex 1, and for course preview let's add flex 2. Quickly save it, flex 2, and for course info let's add flex 1. So let's go to preview, and let's add margin left to something like 20 pixels, margin left to 20 pixels. Perfect. Now let's go to player, and for player we will add a width of 100%, height of something like 40%. Background will be 0, and I guess we should just change it to 55% for now. And let's copy and save, and inside the video let's leave it for now and go to controls. And for controls, let's add a bottom to 0, left to 0, and right to 0, and height will be 50 pixels. Let's add background red to just hold, for instance, and I guess we should use this one instead. And for demonstration we should just keep yeah, let's copy for now and give it z index to 9 for now. We will change it later. Let's copy and paste inside the controls, and let's start by adding the pp and give it a border 0, and width should be 40 and height should be 40 pixels, and add a border radius to 10, and font size should be 24 in case it's 24. Oops, 24. So let's remove for now, and background should be blue. We'll change it to our theme color and give it a color of white. And I guess we should now change the height to 50 and 50. Perfect. Now let's copy and paste, and I guess we should change the controls height to 60 and give it a padding of 20. 15 is good. Just change to padding 0 pixels, 15 pixels. And for course.js, let's add AIC for keeping the all the block center, and change the height to 60. Perfect. Now we need to add S24 here. Perfect. Now let's quickly select the timer and give timer CFF for font, and let's add flex to 1 with padding of 0 pixel and 20 pixels, or maybe margin of 20 and 20. Now let's quickly copy and paste inside the timer. And for a slider we will use flex 2 and give it and the prog will use width 100% and height should be 10 pixels. Background should be blue, and I guess we should change it to white. And I guess we should change the border radius to 10 pixels. Perfect. If we can change the slider to 3, that is good, and the progress, and I guess this is good. Let's copy and paste inside the progress and add flex to 3. And for timer, that is good. And now go to bar, and for bar let's add background to our theme color, and no, we need theme color. And for width, for now let's use 40%. Copy and paste inside the bar. And for knob, we will use this nice white color. Let's add width 20 and height to 20 pixels. Background should be white, and give it a border radius of 100%. Top should be 50%, and right should be 0. Add transform translate by, and let's add a negative 50%, and give it a box shadow of 0 pixels, 0 pixels, 2 pixels, 0, 0, 0. Or if we can just increase the border box shadow, and let's copy and paste inside the knob. And now we need to add the pp css to volume and fs, and here we go. Let's quickly copy and paste inside volume and fs, paste and save it. And we need to add s24 class. Let's save it, and if we can go to volume and change the background to transparent, and give it a margin 0 and 20 pixels, or maybe let's use 10 for now. Let's copy and paste inside volume, and I guess we should use the same for fs. Yes, perfect. Now let's go to our timer, and for timer we will use s15 with a cff. Perfect. Now if we can just change the timer font size to s18, I guess we should use font B. Yeah, font B is good. And if we can reduce margin and use text align to center, and change the margin, yeah, go to timer app.css, and save it. Great. As you can see, we have a little larger control bar. Let's change the height to 90, and of course we need to add, as you can see, it has a nice border radius, but let's leave it. We don't need any border radius, but of course we need to use this background. Let's copy and update this one, save it, and great. Now we have our player ready, and we need to use the course one poster. Let's go to player, and for video let's use poster, and it is course.poster. And if we can just go to inspect and change the video setting to width 100% and height 100%, and yes, object fit should be cover. Let's quickly copy and paste inside app.css video. Great. Now we have our player ready, and I guess this is it for today's video, and in next video we will continue finishing this preview page. And before leaving, please, if you have not liked the Watch Me Code Facebook page, then please like it, and if you have not subscribed to Watch Me Code YouTube channel, please subscribe and click the bell icon. So see you in next video.